What is up, guys? Ian here from Co-Create Today, taking that mindset of lack to a mindset of abundance. Today I just want to talk about goal setting and how crucial writing down your goals are. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That is so true, because when you don't have your goals concrete, they'll never become concrete. So what about goal setting is so important? You know, we can throw this all the way back to esoteric and like religion. First, there was the word. Now, goal setting is taking that word and writing it down and literally having it very clear and vivid, just what you plan to achieve and what you're working towards. They had a survey study a few years back, and they looked at the Ivy School League universities, and they actually watched a class for about like 30 years or so, and they found that 10% of the students wrote down their goals. I take that back. 10% of the students had goals. Not necessarily written down, kind of iffy. They did and far outperformed the other 87%, but there was a 3% who wrote down their goals religiously and would go trimester, semester, quarter and year goals. That 3% got paid twice as much as the 10%, which the 10% got twice as paid as the other 87%. So that is just a crazy like scenario of how important goal setting is. If you don't have your goals concrete in your head, how do you expect them to ever come in fruition? And I can take this back to visualizing, like the video I just made about visualization and how crucial it is to see it and feel it. Well, before you can even see it or feel it, you have to write it down and think about it. You literally had to think about what you want to have as a goal. So when you do that, write that down. Write it down. And you can even like describe how you might go into doing that certain goal. You might be able to like put in like who you could meet that could get you closer to that goal. There's so many things. I like to draw pictures. I'm a very visual person, so I write all my goals and then I spend some time on a picture. And it's really helped me along my journey, just realizing what my goals are, so every day I can work towards those and be a conscious co-creator and manifesting the life that I like. And that's the biggest thing, is just really grounding yourself to work and strive to be that person that you've always dreamed to be. And isn't that the whole like goal? I mean, that should be our basic goal that we write down. Just want to be a loving person who is always growing and expanding into his or her higher self. And that's what goal setting can do for you. So another thing I want to talk about is your why. Before you can actually have a goal, you have to have a reason. And your why is so much stronger than any emotional or just something fueled energy. Like, your why will fuel a freaking jet, but emotions will fuel a bicycle. It's not going to get you that far. And until we can get a concrete why, that's when we can start actually creating goals and working towards them, because we always have that why behind us, pushing us every single day. My why is for my future family and for my wife and the lifestyle that I want to be able to raise my children in. And I feel like that's a very common one in all people's lives, is to really work hard for their spouse and for themselves, and never be content. And until you can goal set and find that reason why, you'll never get where you want to be. And I hate to be blunt, but I mean, that's just the reality of it, is like, if you're not planning for the future, you're not planning to succeed. If you failed to plan, you plan to fail. So I hope you guys like this video. If you like these videos, go ahead and click subscribe. And other than that, I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I'll catch you later. Namaste.